and experience as CFO and a member of council in Tumbler Ridge. Leggett presented successful budgets, managed capital projects, and clean audits to council each year. Through his work, Leggett added almost $2 million to the village's reserve funds. The Fort St. John International Air Show is going to have so much action, it's going to need 2 days to cover everything. The Air Show Committee announced on Tuesday that the show is confirmed for July 30th and 31st at the Fort St. John Regional Airport. This year's edition is sure to be a family-friendly affair with exciting in-air displays and a focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics displays on the ground. Along with the STEM displays, there are some commitments to announce. The Canadian Forces Snowbirds, the Yellow Thunder, and the Erickson Aircraft Collection are all confirmed for 2022. The Air Show Committee says more performers will be announced in the new year. Residents who are interested in finding out more can visit the Fort St. John International Air Show website. Just 3 days left in the Christmas Kettle campaign for the Salvation Army, and $18,000 is needed to reach the $100,000 fundraising goal. Kettle campaigns across the province have seen a decrease in donations compared to last year. A couple of weeks ago, the Salvation Army's BC division said kettle donations were down as much as 50% compared to last year. December 14th, Jared Braun said the organization was about $5,000 behind where they were at this time last year. The Salvation Army relies heavily on the kettle donations to fund their work within communities. The campaign enables the Salvation Army to work with struggling individuals and families to provide food, clothing, and shelter. Donations also support programs such as substance abuse recovery, housing reports, job and life skills training, and education classes. That's your 4 o'clock news. The Energy Report is coming up next.
For more local news affecting our community, visit energeticcity.ca. Now, the Driving Force Energy Report, brought to you by Driving Force, where we make transportation solutions easy.
Driving Force is your go-to transportation solution. Looking for site-ready work trucks in a moment's notice? They have it. Discover the advantages of short and long-term renting with Driving Force. Visit drivingforce.ca. Driving Force. Now you're getting somewhere.
A report from Energy Now says illegal activism is blocking Indigenous communities from lowering world emissions, and they're busting 5 common myths about the Coastal GasLink pipeline. One myth is that the First Nations are against the project, but all 20 elected governments along the 670-kilometer pipeline support it. The myth that it's bad for Indigenous people is busted when looking at the $825 million in contracts awarded to Indigenous and local businesses, as well as an over $2.7 billion in contracts from LNG Canada. Using natural gas is less harmful than coal, and switching from coal to natural gas would reduce emissions by 50%. The myth that it's not needed in Canada is false. In the next 20 years, global demand for liquefied natural gas is expected to double. Lastly, the myth that it's bad for Canada is made false by looking at the jobs, government revenues, and environmental leadership that comes from Coastal GasLink and LNG Canada. Now looking at the markets, every single stock was in the green today. Oil's up $1.97, sitting at $73.08. Natural gas $3.96. Macro Enterprises is at $2.69. AltaGas is level at $27. Enbridge $48.29. Arc Resources moved up 14 cents to $11.57. Crew Energy is at $2.82, and Pembina is at $38.46. That's your energy report. Here's Bernard with the weather.
Thanks, John. Tonight, chance of flurries -19. Tomorrow, similar condition, -18. Christmas Eve, chance of flurries as well, -22. Also on Christmas Day, going to be a cold one, -31. Also on Sunday, sunshine. Here at the Moose, it's -14.
Now, where do you think you're going? This is traffic on Moose FM.
Lots of slippery sections to watch out for on the highways here in the Peace, including the Cecil Lake Road, Highway 2, Highway 29, 49, 52 East and 52 North. Also the Alaska Highway for you traveling north and south, and also here in the city. So make sure you do drive carefully. If you do see anything in traffic, let me know by text 250-800-2360 with the Fort City Chrysler text line.
Call 250-787-2222 to chat with Mr. Claus. Chat with Santa is presented by LP Peace Valley OSB and 100.1 Moose FM.
Oh yes, the man in the big red suit is joining me right now. How are you doing today?
Hello, Bernard. I'm very well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, and it's always great to chat with you.
Yes, I'm glad to be here for day 2 of my chat with Santa. So much fun being here in Fort St. John. Again, on my way in, I stopped at Burger King, got myself a lovely hot chocolate. If you've never tried them from there, they are outstanding. Maybe pick one up on your way home from work today. That's what I would recommend.
And did you, earlier this week, did you try the dill pickle nuggets? Do they still have them?
Oh, yes, they're delicious. Same with a Whopper. Basically, anything on the Burger King menu I love.
Oh, absolutely. And you talking about Burger King, yes, it's making me really, really hungry.
That was what I was hoping, Bernard.
And
maybe I'll bring some for you on Christmas Eve, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And to chat with Santa right now, call 250-787-2222. Number is 787-2222. Chat with Santa is presented by Peace Valley OSB. And talking about food, what do your reindeers eat? Like, what do they like to eat? Do they like to eat Burger King?
Yeah, well, if you were listening yesterday or watching, you know that we talked about this, and it might surprise you. They would eat Burger King, of course, but that's not their natural food, Bernard. They like moss and lichen, especially in the winter. They like reindeer moss. It's, after all, named after reindeers, so they love it. And, I mean, basically anything else they can get their hands on. Sometimes I like to experiment in the kitchen when Mrs. Claus lets me, and they've liked and disliked a lot of the things I've tried to cook for them.
So they are picky
pretty much
eaters.
Anything they'll eat, Bernard. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they are picky eaters, right?
They are when it comes to my cooking, but very rarely otherwise.
And this year, you're going to be really, really busy, especially with a lot of the kids requesting toys. So how much wrapping paper will you be using?
Oh, there's lots, Bernard. As you can imagine, there's 2 billion and some children throughout the world. That number keeps growing every year. We have that many presents we have to wrap for each child, depending on where they are and who they are and that sort of thing, and how big the present is or how small. But somewhere in about 84, 2 billion. I'm really messed up here. Pardon me, Bernard. 1.6 million miles of wrapping paper is what we'll use. Somewhere in there. It depends again on the size of the toy. But that's a lot of miles. That can go around the earth a lot.
Like so many times.
Yes. You can imagine wrapping all the gifts with the elves and working hard. I mean, you use a lot of wrapping paper. It takes a lot of hours to do, though we can wrap a little bit faster than the average human. I'll give you that. But it's a huge undertaking. Once all the toys are made and they're ready and we know which kids they have to go to, wrapping them takes days and days, and as you heard, takes millions and millions of miles of wrapping paper, which we also make.
And the elves do wrap much better than me because I am terrible at wrapping presents. I only bag my presents.
Well, Bernard, they go through an extensive training program in order to learn how to wrap and wrap efficiently and well. I mean, you probably learned from your parents or something along those lines. These guys, it's like a doctorate in wrapping, if you can imagine that. Many years spent getting better and better at it. They're all masters.
Yeah, absolutely. And 250-787-2222. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, is anybody there?
Say hi. Louder.
Oh, I guess someone... Can you turn down your radio?
Oh, yeah. There we go. Now talk.
Oh, there
Hello?
we go. Hello, is this Jason Aiden?
Yes, this is. Hello.
Hi, am I speaking to Jace or Aiden right now?
Aiden.
Aiden, nice to talk to you. How are you today? How old are you?
I'm 11.
11, eh? Very cool. I remember being 11. There's some very cool toys out there for 11 years old. 11-year-olds, pardon me. You want a new TV, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you like to do with your TV, Aiden? Do you like to play video games or watch movies or both?
Video games and watch TV.
Yeah, big fan. Okay, well, I'm going to do my best for you, Aiden, okay? Is Jace still there with you?
Yes, hello.
Hi, Jace. How old are you?
I'm 7, turning 8
Oh.
soon.
Yeah, and you want a beanbag chair, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're very comfortable chairs. I've got a few of them around the North Pole. You can just sort of sink into them, right? They mold
Yeah.
around you. They're wonderful chairs, so I'll do my best for you. What color of one do you want?
Blue.
Blue? Okay, I'm going to do my best for you, Jace. And to both of you, Jace and Aiden, I say Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for calling and keep being good for your parents, okay?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Wonderful. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, it's just amazing talking to the kids.
Yes, absolutely, Bernard. They had almost a harmonized salutation for me there.
Love it. Eva and Zoe at 250-787-2222.
Hi.
Hi, Eva and Zoe. Who am I speaking to right now?
Even Zoe. Who's he talking to? Who do you want to talk first? Hi.
Hi.
Hi, who's this? Oh, feeling a little shy, are we? Are you Eva or Zoe?
Eva.
Hi, Eva. Nice to talk to you. How old are you?
7.
Yeah, and you want some stuffed animals for Christmas, right? Is there a specific kind?
Yeah.
What kind?
Yeah.
What kind?
Rudolph.
Okay, got you. Well, those are wonderful. I will do my best for you, okay?
Okay.
Is Zoe there as well?
Yeah, say hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Zoe. How old are you?
6.
You're 6. You want a stuffed animal as well?
Yeah.
What kind of stuffed animal? Do you have a favorite kind?
Fox.
You want a fox? Oh, wonderful. So many different kinds of foxes. I think we could rustle something up for you at the North Pole. You guys keep being good to for your mom, and thanks for calling, and Merry Christmas, okay?
Merry Christmas,
Thank
Santa.
you.
Thanks for calling, and thanks for keeping everything in line there, Mom.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Oh, how wonderful.
Oh, just
Stuffed animals.
amazing.
We were talking, Bernard, yesterday about all the classic gifts that get asked for every year. Obviously, stuffed animals, always a huge deal. They come in so many different shapes and sizes, as you know, right? They could be from your favorite television show or comic book. They can look like realistic, like animals in the forest do. They can look fun and cartoony. Wonderful gifts. We're always having so much fun at the North Pole, coming up with the new stuffed animal, and we always love to see what the kids really like that year. It's always a good time.
And talk about stuffed animals. My favorite used to be Care Bears. Remember that TV show?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do, Bernard. I remember Care Bears very well. They're bears that care.
They were so popular back in the 90s and early 2000s. Oh, I had one back in the day, and it was my favorite stuffy.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's the thing about stuffed animals, is they're cuddly and warm, and you can snuggle with them. they could be your first best friend as a kid, right? As a stuffed animal a lot of the time. So always great memories giving them to kids, and I'm glad that it's something that stays with you through your whole life. Even if the toy itself doesn't, you always have great memories of it, Bernard.
And if you have a lot of stuffies, it will keep you warm in the winter.
Yes, that's very true too. Up here in Fort St. John where it's cold, I know you guys were getting snow yesterday. Just kind of a little bit colder today and gonna get colder. You can just sort of wrap yourself in stuffed animals to stay warm.
So does your sleigh have a climate control that can keep you warm when you're delivering the presents?
Yeah, it does. It's not what you think it is, though, Bernard, because I actually enjoy the cold a lot, as I live at the North Pole year-round, where it doesn't usually get too warm. I like vacations every once in a while, and of course I enjoy going down south where it is warm at this time of year. But the climate control's there just for the really cold times, right? So, for example, here in Fort St. John, it's going to be around -30 with the wind chill a lot colder on Christmas Eve. I might use that. I'll have the heater on for that time.
Absolutely. And if it's like if you're delivering presents in a tropical climate, do you turn on the AC in your sleigh?
Oh, I have to, Bernard. I mean, this suit's sort of designed to help keep me warm, so in a tropical climate, you got to have that air conditioning or I'd be way too hot. Now, I will say, again, this is a feat of engineering, this suit. It does work well when it's hot out. It can cool me off a bit, but I still need a little help and a little bit of that Christmas magic to make it all work.
Caitlin at 250-787-2222. Hello? Hello?
Caitlin, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, Caitlin.
I'm
You're
here.
7 years old, right?
Yeah.
It's very nice to talk to you today. You want a gaming chair and a PS5, a PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Very fun, that console. Very popular. Is there a favorite game or a game you're hoping to play on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one is it? Which one's your favorite?
PS5 and gaming
Oh,
chair.
gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll do my best for you. It's good to have a nice comfy chair when you're sitting down to play video games for a while, so I'll see what I can do. Okay, Caitlin?
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much for calling. Merry Christmas to you and your family, and keep being good, okay?
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas too.
Thank you, Caitlin. That's a popular gift this year, a PlayStation 5, Bernard.
And the gaming chair, that sounds so awesome because I have a gaming chair myself. They are extra comfy.
And that's a new thing, Bernard. I mean, I think of when you were a kid or, the previous generation, they were kids. They didn't have gaming chairs. Their gaming chair was, sitting on the floor in front of the TV. So it's been fun to see how gaming has changed in the last 20 years, and now people get chairs to make it more comfortable for them while they're playing. I can understand why.
It has definitely evolved. And also to chat with Santa right now, 250-787-2222. Number is 787-2222. Chat with Santa is presented by Peace Valley OSB, or LP Peace Valley OSB.
Driving Force, Fort St. John has a great lineup of fully reconditioned used work trucks and cargo vans for sale. Before purchasing your next vehicle, visit drivingforce.ca. Why buy new when you can buy used? Driving Force. Now you're getting somewhere.
A big part of Petron is the guys in our installations department. You might think we just install two-way radios and cell phone boosters. We do install those, and we do a great job. But what you probably didn't know is we also sell and install all types of LED and amber lighting, GPS systems. We're an authorized GeoTab and GeoTrack installer, as well as an exclusive GeoForce partner. Ask us how to track any of your equipment via satellite for just $10 per month. Our name is Petron. Come down and see Cameron and the boys. You'll be impressed with what they can do.
Hey kids, Santa is making sure that you've been good this year. Right now he's getting all your toys ready, but our friends at LP Peace Valley OSB have given him a hand, so he has time to talk with the kids of Fort St. John. Ho ho ho! He'll be making a stop at Moose FM at 4 p.m. for 1 full hour this Tuesday and Wednesday. Call 250-787-2222 during that time to chat with Mr. Claus, or tune into our Facebook page to watch him live.
Merry Christmas!
Be sure to catch Santa live on Facebook this Tuesday and Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. Call in to chat with him. Chat with Santa is presented by LP Peace Valley OSB and 100.1 Moose FM.
What's all this stuff?
Oh, I'm just making a pile to be recycled at FSJ Return It.
I'm pretty sure they don't take all this.
Sure they do. They accept small appliances, cell phones, computers, printers, power tools, even gaming systems.
Nope, not happening.
Come on, it's 30 years old. You barely play it. And you have to bang on it for it to even work.
What's your point?
The staff and management at FSJ Return It would like to take this moment to wish each and every one of you a safe and happy holiday and a prosperous new year, located on 93rd Avenue.
The Holidays Come Early event is on now at Fort City Chrysler.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Inventory's increased and so have the deals. Plus, Fort City Chrysler is giving a $500 gift card of your choice with every vehicle purchase. December is the last month to qualify for this year's 10K giveaway. So hurry in for a test drive today at the Holidays Come Early event. Only at Fort City Chrysler. Only in Fort St. John, where customers become family.
Merry Christmas from Collison Zunert Law Corporation. This is Robert Zunert, thanking all of you for allowing us to serve your legal needs for past years, the present, and into the future. Collison Zunert Law Corporation has been providing legal services in Fort St. John and area for over 40 years. We wish you and your loved ones the merriest of holidays.
A joyous holiday season and a much brighter 2022. That's what we're all hoping for. Everyone at Top Notch Oilfield Contracting wishes you and your family nothing but health and happiness this holiday season and always. Merry Christmas from everyone at Top Notch Oilfield Contracting.
Call 250-787-2222 to chat with Mr. Claus. Chat with Santa is presented by LP Peace Valley OSB and 100.1 Moose FM.
It's always great to talk to you, Mr. Claus.
It's still nice to be here, Bernard. Thanks for having me on again. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And today is probably really, really busy for you, but I really appreciate the time that you're providing us so we can talk with you.
Absolutely, Bernard. It is busy this time of year, but I'm always happy to do this, of course. I go to malls when we're able to and do photo shoots, and I keep very busy, Bernard, but you know, we're really doing it all to get ready for the big night on Christmas Eve. The gifts are wrapped, everything's basically ready. We're just checking our list again to make sure that the presents go where we want them to. It's a huge undertaking, as you know, Bernard. We want to make sure we get it right.
To chat with Mr. Claus right now, 250-787-2222 is presented by LP Peace Valley OSB. Oh, Mr. Claus, you're going to be delivering presents to a lot of houses. Like, how many houses are you going to be visiting on Christmas Eve?
Well, Bernard, it's kind of simple math, actually. There's about there's over 2 billion children in the world. I don't have the specific number, but it's a lot. And there's approximately 2.5 children per household on average in the world. Some places it's much less, other places it's much more. It depends on what area of the world we happen to be in at the time. Anyway, it basically works out to 840 million different stops I'm going to make in that 24-hour period on Christmas Eve as I follow the sunrise throughout the earth. It's a lot of work, but somebody's got to do it.
Absolutely. And your sleigh is perfect for any weather condition because, you know, you deliver presents to many different climates from extremely cold to desert-like weather, right?
That's right. I've seen basically every kind of weather you can think of. There's some weather that doesn't happen often on Christmas Eve, hurricanes, thank goodness. But, snowstorms, rainstorms, lightning in some parts of the world, even windstorms and dust storms in desert areas. I've been through it all, Bernard, and that sleigh, she gets me through every time, I gotta say. Now, the sleigh requires a lot of work and upkeep in the off-season, kind of between Christmases. But it always works out for me, Bernard, and I'm so glad I had it and that I built it. I don't even remember how many years ago. Let's just say it's much older than you.
Absolutely. I'm only 26 years young. And do you have to wear goggles when you're using your sleigh because, you don't have a windshield?
Mm-hmm. Again, not always. The odd time the weather will call for it, a dust storm. If we can avoid it, we have to fly into it. Well, I'll slip some goggles on, right? Because there's really no amount of Christmas magic that'll keep the dust from getting in my eyes. But most of the time, it's okay, Bernard. The hat with the kind of the fuzzy part here at the top kind of breaks up the wind. It keeps it away from my face. Same with my hair here. And I'm used to it. I've been doing this for, oh boy, let's just say it's over 1,000 years at this point, Bernard. So I've seen everything. I've been through every situation. It's all old hat to me. Kind of like this one.
So I guess at the end of the day or at the end of Christmas Eve, even if you have a problem, everything will get resolved, right?
Absolutely, Bernard. This job, like so many jobs, is really about problem solving. Sometimes I'm too big to go down the chimney. Sometimes I'm too small. Sometimes there's dogs who are very loud and yappy, and I have to find a way to calm them so that I can get into your house to put your presents in. Again, sometimes there's inclement weather. There's all these sorts of challenges that come up. I've seen a lot of them, but how they work and when they happen and where they happen, that changes all the time. So I problem solve. I problem solve with the elves back at the North Pole who are in constant contact with me, so we can work together and work things out. It's a lot of fun, Bernard. It's a big job. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed it all these long years, and I wouldn't give it up for anything.
And every year you also get a lot of letters. Does it create a problem if you get a ton and sometimes you don't have the time to read them all? Read them all? Do you have the elves helping you too?
I try to make time to read all of them, Bernard. It sometimes takes a long time. Letters start rolling in. Sometimes even as early as October. There's some kids and families who are really prepared for Christmas and they know what they want ahead of time, so I'll start then. I'll read them while eating breakfast. I'll read them right before I go to bed at night. We get through them all. And as you know, emails now have become a thing the last 25 years, so I get a lot of emails too. And we just get through it. They're always so wonderful to read. There's nothing that makes me more glad to have this job and feel good about it than reading the letters from kids and reading about the enthusiasm they have for Christmas and just life in general. We can learn a lot from children, Bernard.
We absolutely can, and they are the future, right?
Absolutely. And I'm grateful to be a little part of their upbringing in the small way that I am.
So, Rudolph, how is Rudolph lately?
Rudolph's well, thank you very much for asking. He, of course, leading my sleigh tonight, as he does every Christmas Eve. And whenever we go anywhere, for example, riding around today, just kind of seeing how things are, making sure that sleigh's ready to go. Basically a test drive, I suppose, is the way you'd put it. Anyway, he enjoys leading my sleigh and is always happy to do it. And he just loves Christmas Eve like all the reindeer. They're like me. They're super jazzed for it. They're waiting with bated breath to get out on Christmas Eve. The anticipation is sometimes the worst part for them. And I'm going to be grateful to get them out and about again on Christmas Eve like we do every year.
Also, like every year, NORAD will be tracking you because you love working with those guys.
Absolutely. I think it was such a great idea when they came up with that. It was some time ago now, Bernard, but they let everybody know where I happen to be. It's proof that I can get around the world so quickly and in one night, which for some people is, hard to believe. But this shows you that I can, and how I do it, and where I am, and where I travel to, and sort of you can see the zigzag pattern that I use to make it all work. So I'm grateful to my friends at NORAD for doing it, and they're doing it again this year. And I'm always grateful that they help out and that they came up with the idea in the first place.
It's Chat with Santa presented by LP Peace Valley OSB. If you want to chat with Mr. Claus right now, 250-787-2222. It's 787-2222.
The North Peace Leisure Pool has a variety of activities and programs happening throughout the year. This month, there's plenty happening at the pool for the whole family. Here's what's coming up. Enjoy a workout in the pool that focuses on gentle movements, balance, and range of motion at Aqua Stretch. Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 11 a.m. in the leisure pool. Pre-registration is required. For the full schedule of programs and activities at the North Peace Leisure Pool, visit the city's website at fortstjohn.ca.
The Holidays Come Early event is on now at Fort City Chrysler. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Inventory's increased and so have the deals. Fort City Chrysler is giving a $500 gift card of your choice with every vehicle purchase. December is the last month to qualify for this year's 10K giveaway. So hurry in for a test drive today at the Holidays Come Early event. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Only at Fort City Chrysler. Only in Fort St. John, where customers become family.
Are you curious to know if you can turn your hobby into a career? Workbc offers self-employment services with their Workbc self-employment program. This program provides support to eligible participants to develop and implement a business plan and become self-employed. If you think you're ready for entrepreneurship, call 250-787-0024 or drop by the office at 9907 99th Avenue for more information. This program is funded by the Government of Canada and the Province of British Columbia.
What would one do with 10 lords a-leaping or 8 maids a-milking? At Chances of Fort St. John, they have no idea. So for their 12 days of Christmas, they'll be giving away up to 200,000 Encore points instead, like every day. Plus more ways to win with U-Spin, bonus times, tournaments, Prospects Plunge, and so much more. The 12 days of Christmas on now at Chances of Fort St. John. Use your game sense, set a budget, and stick to it. Visit chancesfsj.com.
Working, hiking, or hunting, Hiwassee has the perfect sock. Stop into Backcountry and check out their lineup of Hiwassee socks for men and women to keep your feet warm and cozy no matter what you're doing this winter. Hiwassee socks provide all-day comfort, won't slip down your leg, and their comfort toe seam won't chafe and cause blisters. They're not just another sock. Pick up your Hiwassee socks today at Backcountry, where we help you enjoy the great outdoors. Visit backcountryfsj.com.
Hey kids, Santa is making sure that you've been good this year. Right now he's getting all your toys ready, but our friends at LP Peace Valley OSB have given him a hand, so he has time to talk with the kids of Fort St. John. Ho ho ho! He'll be making a stop at Moose FM at 4 p.m. for 1 full hour this Tuesday and Wednesday. Call 250-787-2222 during that time to chat with Mr. Claus, or tune into our Facebook page to watch him live.
Merry Christmas!
Be sure to catch Santa live on Facebook this Tuesday and Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. Call in to chat with him. Chat with Santa is presented by LP Peace Valley OSB and 100.1 Moose FM.
The #1 website in Northeast BC is energeticcity.ca. Our digital advertising experts drive over 15,000 people a day to energeticcity.ca, and we love to help your business. Let us show you how to grow your business and manage your digital advertising with programmatic display ads, social media management, search advertising, or getting your business noticed on energeticcity.ca with display advertising, branded content, or other customized options.
Call 250-787-2222 to chat with Mr. Claus. Chat with Santa is presented by LP Peace Valley OSB and 100.1 Moose FM.
Oh, it's always great to have you here.
Yes, Bernard, I'm so happy to be here with you again on the second day of the Chat with Santa. It's always lovely to check in with my pals here in Fort St. John.
And every year you get to chat with me, and it's always a great opportunity for me, especially when I get to talk to my favorite person.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Bernard. You're one of my favorite people among all the people in the world as well, though a lot of people are my favorite people, which says a lot about people in general, don't you think?
Absolutely, and there are lots of great people in the world. It's not just bad people, but there are lots of great people.
Absolutely, and at times like these, I'd say, Bernard, we have to try to remember that sometimes. We can kind of get muddled down in sort of all the things going on in the world. Remember, there's so many great people out there who are going to be willing to help you out or be your friend or your neighbor or whatever it happens to be. And, you know, that's something to hold on to and something to have hope in and to relish and to take wonder in as well.
So Rosalie at 250-787-2222, hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hello, Rosalie?
Yeah. Santa. It is?
Rosalie.
Say hi, Santa. Hi, Santa.
Hi, Rosalie. You're 3 years old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you want for Christmas?
Paw Patrol toys. Yeah. Patrol toys.
Paw Patrol toys.
Do you want it or does your mom want it? I'm just kidding, Rosalie. You like Paw Patrol?
Do you like Paw Patrol?
I do.
Yeah, who's your... Oh, okay. Who's your favorite Paw Patroller? Do you like Chase?
Say yes or no.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's nodding.
Well, thank you very much. I'll do my best for you, Rosalie. I'll get you some more Paw Patrol toys if I can, okay? You keep being good for your parents, though, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas, Rosalie.
Merry Christmas. Santa, I want to ride from Santa.
Oh, you want to ride from Santa? Well, we appreciate the call. Merry Christmas, Rosalie and Mom, okay?
Bye. Bye, Santa. But I'm still at my house.
Okay, I'll make sure I find you at your house, okay, Rosalie?
Bye.
Bye.
Paw Patrol.
Wonderful.
That's a really popular toy.
Yes, I'm surprised this is the first time it's come up, actually. It's a very popular thing that's, they even 10 years old, Bernard. Again, stuffed animals, toys, movies, games, books, it's everything. There's Paw Patrol everywhere. We have to work really hard to keep it up, keep making toys to keep kids happy with Paw Patrol.
Sophie at 250-787-2222.
Hello, Sophie, are you there?
Yes?
Hi, Sophie, are you 3 years old?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you want a doll for Christmas, right?
Yes, I love balls.
Oh, okay, wonderful. What kind of doll do you want? Do you want a baby or do you want like a Barbie?
Baby. No, say baby.
Okay, a baby doll, excellent. Will it be added to your collection? Would this be your first one?
Okay.
Will it be your first? Will it be your first doll?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll do my best for you, okay, Sophie? I appreciate you calling. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much for the call. Bye now.
Bye, and dog.
Okay.
Thank you, Santa.
You're very welcome. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Wonderful.
Just so adorable.
Yes, the thing I like about 3-year-olds, Bernard, is they often answer questions you didn't ask because they're the questions they wanted to answer.
And it's going to be very busy for you, especially getting all the toy requests throughout the 2 days and also around the world.
That's right. I mean, you think of something like Paw Patrol, it has a reach. It's pretty well close to worldwide. But there are areas of the world that have their different things, right? Depending on where you go, there will be different toys that are popular and different toys that are popular every year. So at the North Pole, we have to keep that in mind, that we want to make things for these people and different things for different people. It's wonderful. I love seeing the diversity of toys that we get to make for the diversity of children that want them. That's one of the many perks of my job.
And to chat with Santa right now, make sure you call 250-787-2222, and it's presented by our friends at LP Peace Valley OSB.
Carter's Jewelers wants to remind you that we'll still be here after the sale. Need an altered fitting? We'll still be here to make sure everything goes right this Christmas and beyond. Carter's Jewelers, 9908 101st Avenue.
The North Peace Leisure Pool has a variety of activities and programs happening throughout the year. This month, there's plenty happening at the pool for the whole family. Here's what's coming up.
Enjoy a low-impact, low-resistance, intense workout on stationary Hydro Rider spin bikes with Aquacycle, Monday to Friday mornings at 6:45. Bring your water shoes for these classes. Pre-registration required.
For the full schedule of programs and activities at the North Peace Leisure Pool, visit the city's website at fortstjohn.ca.
Christmas is a great time to get together with family and friends. If your loved ones have been drinking this holiday season, don't let them drive home. Have them stay over. Get a cab, have a designated driver. Do whatever it takes to get them home safely. This Christmas wish is from Hamry's Funeral Chapel and Crematorium.
A driver is only as safe as the vehicle you drive. So if yours could use a little TLC, come talk to the crew at Magmar Tirecraft. Magmar is able to handle all your automotive or tire needs. Whether you need a flat tire, a new lift kit, preventative maintenance, private or commercial inspections, or even engine replacements, they're there to help you get back on the road as soon as possible. They understand that your time is valuable, and that's why they're open 7 days a week. Drive safe with help from Magmar Tirecraft on Talton Road in Fort St. John.
Hiring new staff is costly, but it doesn't have to be. Workbc can provide a wage subsidy for eligible new hires. The wage subsidy is an incentive program paid by the government to hire and train new employees and includes free job postings, resume collection, use of the resource room for meetings and interviews, and more. Call 250-787-0024 or drop by the office at 9907 99th Avenue for more information. This program is funded by the Government of Canada and the Province of British Columbia.
Decluttering the garage? Prepping your home for a new season? Redecorating your living space? The Home Sweet Home blog on energeticcity.ca is presented by Bronze Flooring and includes plenty of tips and advice on everything related to caring for your home and keeping it running smooth. From repairs and pest proofing to home decor and yard care, you'll find it all. The Home Sweet Home blog presented by Bronze Flooring, only on energeticcity.ca.
People are breaking down the doors to listen to us, but you don't have to. We are CKFU-FM, Moose FM, broadcasting from the Fort City Chrysler studio on your radio at 100.1 in Fort St. John.
Moose Country weather.
A chance of flurries tonight, minus 19. Tomorrow, similar condition, minus 18. Christmas Eve, minus 22. Chance of flurries. Also on Christmas Day, minus 31. Back to sunshine on Boxing Day. Gonna be chilly again, minus 31. Here at the Moose, it's minus 15.
Call 250-787-2222 to chat with Mr. Claus. Chat with Santa is presented by LP Peace Valley OSB and 100.1 Moose FM.
Yes, we're talking to Santa right now. How are you doing today, Mr. Claus?
Doing very well, Bernard. I'll admit I'm looking forward to dinner. I don't know what Mrs. Claus is cooking up for me tonight, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. Everybody in Fort St. John thinking about dinner right now, I'm sure.
So what's the best dish that Mrs. Claus always makes for you?
Oh boy, that's a good question. It really depends. She's so good at cooking so many different things, Bernard. Obviously, I love desserts and cookies and cakes and that sort of thing. But Mrs. Claus does a really good roast beef, too, you know, and gravy and mashed potatoes and all that good stuff. Christmas Eve, or right before I head out into the sleigh, because as you know, I'm out delivering presents for basically 24 hours straight. I like to have a good meal that, you know, doesn't weigh me down too much. You might think it'd be like a roast beef dinner or something, but it's actually usually something a little lighter than that. It's just a sandwich, you know? Good sandwich with a little bit of meat on it, maybe roast beef or ham or something like that. A little bit of lettuce, delicious. And then it kind of keeps me going. And then I got cookies in the sleigh and snacks to keep me going, you know, kind of where the stretches of time where I'm not immediately delivering presents. It keeps me going the whole night long, and I got to keep strong and awake and willing to, you know, keep doing what I'm doing. So a good snack is good to have in the sleigh.
And do kids leave you snacks too, like cookies and milk?
They do, that's right, yeah, and that helps me along the way as well. Sometimes, as I said, there's a space of time where I'm not delivering presents. Maybe I'm crossing the ocean, for example, when there's not as many kids who live in the ocean, Bernard, or the islands are far apart, whatever it happens to be. I'll have snacks in the sleigh for that. But, yes, house to house, people leave out cookies and milk, as you say. Sometimes they opt for something healthier, and I'm a fan of all of it. I'm grateful that the parents and the kids think about me, because they know it's a long night and I'm working hard. So I appreciate the little donation that they give me to help me keep my strength and my energy up.
Number to call is 250-787-2222 to chat with Santa right now, presented by our friends at LP Peace Valley OSB. And Santa, you're traveling across the world and just going back to the food. Have you tried some really exotic snacks that the kids leave for you?
Oh, absolutely, Bernard. I've tried lots of different things depending on where I've been. There's so many different types of food in the world. A diverse palate I've got. I've tried so many great things. Again, it just really depends on where I happen to be and what the kind of the local tradition might be, or not. Some families have their own tradition for what they leave out on Christmas Eve for Santa that really has nothing to do with kind of what the area's tradition is or what have you. So I get to try a lot of different things. Every year I get to try something new as well, because there's always something new that somebody's leaving out for me. I get to eat a lot on Christmas Eve, Bernard. We'll leave it at that.
And that's why Mrs. Claus only makes you a sandwich, because you want to try all the snacks.
Yes, she knows. She knows very well just what it's like for me out there. So, and you know what? If sometimes kids or families leave out a little more than just one or two cookies, I'll take them for the road and I'll share them with Mrs. Claus or the elves, and we can have like a little feast afterward, and then they get to try all the goodies that I get to try. It's wonderful, Bernard.
And Santa, you have a really, really busy night. Is there a message that you want to say to the people of Fort St. John?
Absolutely. I just want to say to everybody, of course, Merry Christmas. I hope your Christmas is wonderful and that you get to spend it with the people you love. If you don't, for whatever reason, I hope that you're gentle with yourself and that you get the joy out of it that you can, and that you get to rest if you can. And I just wish you all the best for the rest of the holiday season and into the new year, Bernard. I really appreciate being here, and I appreciate the time chatting with kids here in Fort St. John. It's wonderful.
And Santa, you have yourself a great night. Merry Christmas, and I hope to talk to you again next year.
Absolutely, Bernard. I'll be here. Merry Christmas, everybody.
That's a glorious sound, isn't it? You know what else is glorious?